Hello, this is Jeremy with Saluzio, and I'm going to be teaching you how to update the annual research paper award image. The first thing we're going to want to do is grab the image that we need. To find that, you just navigate to your control panel, and under Image Manager, you'll be able to find all of the research paper images, and this is just under Root Folder and Research Paper. There's two of these images that we're going to need to make a new one. I uploaded this image and this image. The ones we're going to need is Annual Research Paper Award, which we can just save as, and we can pick a spot to save that. Okay, and I'm also going to grab one of the old images, and the only thing I'm going to be using this for is to help us line up the year so that it's the same. Otherwise, we'll have to just eyeball it, which would be okay too. Okay, once we have the image downloaded, we need to figure out what the size of the image is. So in order to do that, I just go into Google. Under Google, you can go to Images, and there's actually this tool called Google Lens, which we can use to search by photo. So I'm just going to drag and drop one of those images that I downloaded, and that'll bring me to this page. This just shows you similar images to search for, but what we're looking for is this image source. And it's kind of a roundabout way to figure out what the ratio and pixel size of the image is. So this one is 625 by 625. And that's important because if we don't get the right ratio for the website, these images, when we upload the new one, might look a little funky or be formatted a little wrong. Okay. So now that we know that our image is 625 by 625, we're going to open up Canva. And in Canva, we can just create a new design. We're going to do a custom size, and this will be 625 by 625. Once we do that, it gives us a blank canvas. This will be the right size for the image that we need. We'll need to upload the images that we just downloaded. So down here, you can either go to the folder and just drag and drop the files that you want to upload. And after we do that, there's a couple ways we can do this. I can either drag this image to the edge, and that'll attach it to the background and fill the whole space. So we can do that, and then just add a text box to add the year. But what I'm going to do is use this old image to help me align the year so that it's in the same place as the other ones. So I attach that to the background, and then I'm going to add a text box. I'm just going to do a heading, and here I'm going to put the year that we need. You can see this is the wrong color, so we're going to change the color. There's colors in the photo here. This is probably the same one, but you can also use the color picker, which we can zoom in on this text and grab the color that way too. Okay, so once we have that, it looks like this font is a little bit too big. When I did this earlier, I think the right size was about 36. Since we don't know exactly what it is, we just have to guesstimate. So now that I have that, I'm going to overlap that on the previous text, and you can see the font is pretty close to the old ones. So it looks good. Now that I've done that, I want to get rid of that background image because I was just using that to align the text. So I'm just going to delete it, and then my text remains. So then under my uploads, I can grab the one without the year, and I can put that one in its place. So now I know that is in the exact right place. If you wanted to, you could skip that step and just start with this image, and you could just drag and drop this image kind of where it looks like it needs to go, and that would also be fine. Okay, now that we have that, we can download the image, File, Download, We can do a PNG or JPEG, but generally we do JPEG. You can do full quality if you have premium, but I'm not set up for that right now. We'll download that. Once that downloads, we can go back into our image editor or our image manager, and we can just upload that as a file here. So upload, that brings me to a file browser, and I can select the file, or we might be able to drag and drop. Yep, so we can drag and drop that image, and you can see that uploaded here. So hopefully that helps. That is how you update the images in Canva. If you ever want to if you ever want to edit a different image on the website, you can also pull the images from here by right-clicking and saving image as, and then you can save that to your computer, use the same thing through Google to find out what the size it is and create a new image. So hopefully that helps. Thanks.